when we are first working with a client, we are looking at the very first things that we want to know is, are they safe? Do they have housing? Do they have food? And those are the needs that we address very first before we even talk about the domestic violence or sexual assault that somebody, because those are indicators of health and well-being. And so we make sure that those are in line. Through COVID, the need is just so much more because of either underemployment or lack of employment. Home is not always safe for everybody, as we know, and so we were really worried that if somebody was in a domestic violence situation, it would be just that much harder for them to be able to outreach to us. We had a family, it was mom and 3 young children, that came to us from a really violent domestic violence situation, and it was the very first week we were shelter in place. So we were really figuring things out on our end with our shelter piece and also the support that we were giving our clients. And it was a really precarious situation for her. She was really fearful for her life and for her kids. And so we were able to get her in a safe place, provide the support that she needed. And just 2 weeks ago, we were able to permanently house her in a location that was outside of our county to be able to maintain safety for her. You know, to leave during a pandemic with 3 small children, it just was the epitome of bravery. The disparities haven't changed. They've just been exacerbated because of COVID. We're definitely seeing a much larger need for housing assistance, for food assistance. And we've seen about a 40% increase in the number of calls to our crisis line. And we've also seen about a 30% increase in the number of new domestic violence clients that we're serving each week. The primary way that the monies from Community Foundation have assisted us is being able to provide direct client aid to our community. Because of the pandemic, we have to house people in different locations for a quarantine of 14 days. That is not something that we've ever had to do, obviously, and takes tremendous financial resources to be able to do that before we can move people into a shelter environment. It's really been a tremendous help. We could not have done it without that assistance.